I just want to preface that this video is only longer than 5 minutes because of the intro and outro, and the five things are actually 5 minutes. So you shouldn't feel cheated and still watch it if you want. Okay, bye. Welcome back to the channel. I'm Riley Taff. I think we can all agree that in life, everybody strives to be their best selves and live their best life, but you can't really do that without knowing yourself first. So today, I'm going to give you 5 easy ways to get to know yourself better in 5 minutes. Now, before I get into it, really quickly, I just want to say three things to think about and one thing to note when it comes to personality. So, personality is built on three things: mind, heart, and intuition. A lot of people pair heart and intuition. In my perspective, heart is more of emotions and feeling, and intuition is more of like the gut. And in the like spiritual realm of things, I think of it like that because I'm a Christian girly, but those are the three things that go into personality and make it up. And the one thing to note is that your personality changes because you change as you get older. I used to think it was a box. It's not. Don't put yourself in a box. You're not a box. The first one is my absolute favorite one, and it's personality tests. I love them so much. And no, before you ask, I'm not referring to star signs in any realm. That's not a personality test. That's signs from the stars. But I'm talking about like Enneagram or Myers Briggs. There's a couple other ones. I'm partial to Enneagram. I just think it's really interesting. They give you really good insight to yourself if you're honest on the test. Don't be like, actually I don't like this about myself, so I'm going to change it to a different answer, because that's not going to give you an honest opinion. But it's not to say everything about you, but it's just to give you a little insight into who you are, and they're pretty fun to do. But don't do BuzzFeed because that's not certified in any way, shape, or form. The second one is, what are you drawn to? This is likes, hobbies, just any sort of interest. This one is really helpful for figuring out if you're left or right brain dominant. Left is more for the analytical, verbal, logical things, and right is more of the creative, emotional, intuitive side of things. Now, I had a friend tell me once that they didn't have any hobbies, and I was like, well, do you not have any hobbies, or do you make yourself so busy that you don't give yourself time to actually do things that you like? So if you're someone who's like, I don't know, I just kind of like do things, I promise you have hobbies. You just have to take time to try new things and figure it out. The third one is, do an activity in a group. Now, this can be any activity. It's probably better if it's challenging. My mind goes towards escape rooms, just because when you're doing something in a group, you can kind of figure out, I like to think of it as like fictional archetypes of what kind of position you fall into. Like, and you're if you're an escape room, are you the warrior, are you the detective, are you the comedian? Just kind of what place do you naturally fall into? Again, personalities change, you can change, anybody can change. If you find yourself falling into a certain place when you're in a group that you haven't really noticed before and you don't like, you can always change it, but it's good to note where you fit in particular situations so you can know that about yourself. So, four is check yourself. And by that, I mean when you're in a group setting, or even when you're by yourself, when you're in a random place like a grocery store or whatever, write down things that annoy you, or things you don't like, or things you're frustrated by, etc., etc., etc. Because it's really, really easy and honestly really fun to find things that you never knew about yourself or that you really like about yourself. Not so fun to find things that you don't like about yourself, but don't play. Don't play with me. We all have things that we don't like about ourselves, okay? And if you want to know yourself and if you want to be your best self, you need to know the things that you don't like about others and about yourself so you can check that and move forward. Which brings me to the last and most scary one, number five: reflection. Now, I don't mean reflection like sort of kind of thinking about it while you're blasting music, so you're basically going deaf, or watching the TV. I mean like checklist, writing it down, journaling, writing a poem, I don't care, in silence, actual genuine reflection where you're not getting distracted by a bunch of things as we so easily do. Reflect on all the different steps, on everything you've learned. It can tell you so much about yourself. And then after you do have that reflection time, you'll never guess. It's up to you what to do at that point. Find some things to revel in, find some things you might want to work on, throw a party, whatever floats your boat. Knowing yourself is the gateway to success. It will show you where you'll sink or swim, where you'll be happiest or saddest, what rooms you want to be in, what people you want to be friends with, what careers you want to have. It's also what makes you you because people might have similar personality types, but every individual has a different personality that's unique to them because that's how we were created, which is so amazing because that means that nobody can make your path but you because nobody else is you. There's only one of you. And that is pretty dang special. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe. And if there's any particular topic you want me to talk about, leave it in the comment section.